Amandla! Amandla! Viva ANC, viva! Viva ANC, viva! Viva SACP, viva! Viva SACP, viva! Viva COSATU, viva! Viva SANCO, viva! Viva ANC Youth League, viva! Roar, young lions, roar! Roar, young lions, roar! Viva Women's League, viva! Amandla! Ndimasiari. Inhlekani. Molweni. Sanbonani. Goeiemiddag. Good afternoon. Yo. Oh, inhlekani. Anihleki. Comrades, Comrade Chairperson, NTT Convener, Comrade Fikile Mbalula, NTT Coordinator, Comrade Nathi Mthethwa, members of the National Task Team, Deputy Secretary General of the African National Congress, Comrade Jesse Duarte, the Treasurer General of the mighty, glorious African National Congress, who handles all the monies of the African National Congress. Dr. Zweli Mkhize, members of the National Executive Committee of the African National Congress, the leaders of the Alliance who are here, the leadership of the Progressive Youth Alliance, Comrade Andrew Mlangeni Isithwalandwe, one of our outstanding leaders, the leaders of the NYDA who are here, the leaders of COSAS, of SASCO, and the YCL. Distinguished guests, particularly those guests who have come to attend this conference representing other fraternal organizations from other countries like Zimbabwe and a number of other countries. We applaud you, we greet you, and we welcome you to this conference. On behalf of President Jacob Zuma and the entire National Executive Committee of the African National Congress, I convey revolutionary greetings to all of you and wish you well as you hold your Congress. I also convey to the membership of the Youth League our profound appreciation for the painstaking effort that you've been involved in holding this conference or making it possible. We applaud the Youth League for undertaking this challenging task of rebuilding, revitalizing, and uniting the ANC Youth League, an ANC Youth League which has such a glorious history, an ANC Youth League which has such a great pedigree. We also want to thank comrades who were asked by the National Executive Committee to be part of the National Task Team to undertake this task of convening this conference, of helping to unite the Youth League. They face enormous challenges, but today we want to applaud them for the excellent job they have done, because they have truly delivered on the mandate they were given. I also wish to thank the comrades who preceded their effort, who were members of the NTT, who also did an excellent job and prepared the ANC Youth League for a conference which was later transformed into a policy conference. Let us also applaud them, because they crisscrossed the length and the breadth of this country preparing for this moment. The holding, comrades, the holding of this Congress is a huge milestone. It is a huge achievement. We want to congratulate you for your perseverance. You all indeed faced many obstacles along the way to arriving here at Gallagher Estate. Some of the obstacles were internal, and yet some also external. You also faced court challenges that were aimed at stopping your march to renewing the soul and the fiber of the ANC Youth League. There were those who felt that this Congress should not proceed and rushed to courts to stop you from having this great historic moment with destiny, where you are going to renew the Youth League. Court challenges to democratic organizational processes have now become a new tendency in our organization. They are creeping in, and they form the danger of having the ANC being run by the courts. They want to reduce your glorious movement from being an organization whose organizational programs, whose mandate will now be determined by the courts. We cannot allow our ANC to be controlled and to be run by the courts. We are a democratic organization that is regulated by our constitution, a constitution that is based on democratic values and ethical conduct. Those who rush to courts clearly do not love the African National Congress. Those who rush to courts clearly love themselves more than they love the African National Congress. We applaud you for your discipline, we applaud you for your commitment, and we applaud you for your patience. You have been patient, and this is the moment you have all been waiting for. It is now here. That moment has arrived. This process of rebuilding the ANC Youth League has provided many valuable lessons, both for the ANC Youth League itself and the mother body, the ANC itself. There are valuable lessons that we have learned, and we must acknowledge and understand that if we are to build a stronger, more coherent national liberation movement, we need to heed the lessons that we have learned. And some of those lessons, comrades, are whenever we see signs of indiscipline in our structures, we are required to act immediately and not wait. Whenever we see deviant behavior that militates against the values of the African National Congress, we are required to act immediately and stop those actions. If we do not do so, the ANC will be up for grabs by anybody who wants to grab it and take it in any direction that they want to. The 25th National Congress of the ANC Youth League takes place at a crucial moment in our country's history. It takes place when the economic fortunes of our country are not as great as we want them to be. It takes place when unemployment continues to rise, but particularly amongst young people. It takes place when inequality is increasing and poverty is also widening. It also takes place when the whole world is undergoing enormous economic challenges. We have won the political freedom for which so many of our people fought and sacrificed. Now we are all called upon to enter a new phase of struggle in which all our efforts, all our resources, and all our energies are directed towards the achievement of economic emancipation. What we achieved in 1994 was just a breakthrough. It was a breakthrough in that it gave us an opportunity, particularly to the African National Congress, to continue prosecuting the struggle on a number of fronts, knowing that our victory is even much more certain. As we have done before at critical moments in our history, we once again look to the youth to lead the struggle that we are now going to get engaged in, the economic struggle, so that we can have economic freedom within our lifetime, an economic freedom which will be delivered by the young people of our country, and that's what you represent. We look to this Congress to provide direction and to provide the necessary impetus. We look to you, comrades, to enrich our understanding of radical economic transformation and to advance policies that will free our young people from a life of want and indignity. Young people, therefore, must be centrally involved in this new struggle. Young people must therefore also be involved in the implementation of the National Development Plan, as well as the ANC's 53 conference resolutions, as well as the ANC's 2014 election manifesto. We must commend the ANC youth for the role it has played in helping to shape the mandate of this stars. We need to work together to ensure that these commitments are realized and that young people become active participants in the economy of our country. There is a great potential in the fact that most of our age is a population of young people. We have a significant opportunity to harness the energy, the innovation, the creativity, and the vibrancy of young people in pursuit of a sustainable economic growth. Education and skill development must stand at the center of our efforts. The Youth League needs to mobilize young people to take advantage of the many learning and training opportunities that are being made available. As the President travels to various countries in the world, he is offered training opportunities for young people. As a number of other colleagues in the executive travel to a number of countries, we are continuously offered a number of training opportunities. These are opportunities that the ANC Youth League must make sure that they are taken up by young people. These are opportunities that the ANC Youth League must keep on its radar screen to make sure that the young people in our country take them up on an ongoing basis. To go and study overseas, yes. To go and acquire skills, yes. To come back and contribute to the growth of our country. That is a task that the ANC Youth League must